Hello everyone, thank you for choosing NUUO UTM. I will introduce the UTM to you. Here is the login page. You can see the logo here. It can be changed by brand manager. And after you enter your ID and password, you can click login and you will go into our main page. In our main page, you can see there's three parts. The upper part is the fixed rate. You can monitor the system and network status here. In the middle is the content window. All the modules will be shown here. In the bottom, you can see there is the menu bar. You can choose the function groups here, and here is the operation mode change button. We have the router mode and the bridge mode. Here is the logout button. And now we will start it at the dashboard group. In dashboard group, you can see the module guide here. Module guide, it is my favorite function in Windows. So what you do, you can simply choose the modules you want and click apply. Thus, you can access your frequently used module in the content window here. So this is designed for users' convenience. Next group is the network group. In network group, we have 7 modules. The first module is interface. In interface, we provide 3 types of connections. They are static, PPPoE, and dynamic and DHCP. And we also provide WAN, LAN, and DMZ connection. And here you can configure the PPPoE settings and the DNS settings. We also provide the network access control tool, the captive portal. You can use the Radius integrated captive portal to control your users to access the network. And you can monitor all your interface cards in device. You can monitor their MAC address, IP address, and the status. The next module is routing. In routing, we do 2 things. You can add some configurations of static and default routing. You can also monitor the current routing table here. So that is routing module. Next module is DHCP. Our DHCP could assign dynamic and static DHCPs, and you can monitor your current DHCP here. You can see we have IP address, MAC address. You can monitor it by host name. You can check every host connections, and you can simply assign your dynamic and static DHCPs here. In advance, you can control the lease time. Next module is DDNS. In DDNS, we support 3 DDNS providers. They are D1 DNS, change IP, and no IP. Thus, you can bind in your UTM with the DDNS without remember the IP. Next module is firewall. In firewall, we provide 4 functions. The first one is the filtering rule to help you do the NAT traversals. Second one is SNAT. It will help you to do the masking. The third one is DNAT. It can help you to do the port forwarding, or aka port mapping. In advance, we have the positive relative protocol support. Okay, next module is WAN balance. In WAN balance, we do 2 things. The first one, WAN balance. We can support by active and passive failover, or percentage based, or round robin one balance. And we also support a failover. You can do either by PIN, which is ICMP, and HTTP, which is wget, to do the failover. Thus, you can have your WAN card has a redundant. The final module is QoS, the quality of service. It is a traffic shaping function. What can we do? We have two directions, from WAN to LAN, which is download, and from LAN to WAN, which is upload. We can support 4 protocols: IP, TCP, UDP, and ICMP. And we can support from source to destination by IP address or by port. You can set a guaranteed rate and the maximum rate. Also, we can support the ACK prioritize. Okay, the next group is web security. In web security, we have 8 modules. The first one is IPS. In IPS, we have over 3,000 patterns, and we have already classified all the patterns into 43 categories here. So you can easily protect your network from IPS threat using our categories. And we also support the DOS and DDoS flooding. We can support by TCP sync, flood, and UDP and ICP protocol. We can protect your server from pro-scan attack. So that is our IPS. The next one is WAF, the Web Application Firewall. In WAF, we can combine your web servers, your virtual web servers with your physical web servers. We can protect your web servers, and our WAF has its exclusive firewall patterns. We have over 4,000 patterns in WAF. Okay, next module is Web Content Filter. In Web Content Filter, we do 2 things. We can protect your users from malware site and phishing site. And moreover, you can define by yourself. You can define by URL, keyword, and PCRE. You can choose the action and enter your content here. In advanced, you can edit your own warning message, which will be shown to the end users who enter the inhibited websites. Related to Web Content Filter, we have URL blocking. In URL blocking, we have almost 2 million database and have classified them into 88 categories. And you can simply choose the action, make it activated, and click apply. Thus, your network will be kept away from the categories websites. And we also provide the user-defined function. You can add your own URL here and add your action, choose the category. All the user-defined URL will be transferred back to our database and be checked by human every 2 days. Thus, our database will increase every day, and it will suit your need. Also, it has the advanced warning message edit function. Okay, the next function is IM-P2P. In IM-P2P, we provide the instant message and peer-to-peer software control. We provide 12 of instant message control, included like Google Talk, MSN, Skype, Yahoo Messenger, iChat. And in peer-to-peer, we provide 13 of the software control, like BitTorrent, Nutella, LimeWire, or SOSIC. Okay. Next one is antivirus. In antivirus, we basically use an open source engine and do some optimization. Thus, we can perform better and our coverage is about 96%, which is the same level of the top antivirus softwares. And about the database, we are now using the current AV database, but we can fully support Kaspersky database for option. So here you can see we can protect from all TCP protocols, and we can adjust the performance with different policies like max security or max performance, or you can define your own performance. And we provide a signature list for the convenience of MRS to check the signatures of the virus. The next one is DLP, the data linkage prevention. It will help you to protect your sensitive and important data from linking outside. So we support 4 protocols like HTTP, FTP, email, and instant message. And you can simply type the content you want to protect here. We can fully support the regular expression. And after you setting up the rules, you can come to compile and add your own compile. By the way, we provide about 15 default rules, such as the American Express card number, Canada's SIN number, and United States security number, Visa MasterCard number. Thus, this is the default rules to help you protect the sensitive and privacy data. The last module of the web security is Policy Manager. Policy Manager, this is a central policy management function, and you can control the policy of scanning packets by different protocols, different interface, from source or destination, controlled by the address or by port. That is Policy Manager. All the policies applied here will be applied to all the security modules. Next one is Mail Security. In Mail Security, we have 4 modules, but 3 of them are the same as Web Security. This is for the user's convenience to access the modules. So we will focus on anti-spam. In anti-spam, we have 4 mainly functions. They are ban word. You can ban the spam mail by a keyword. We have email address. You can ban some mail address. We have IP address. Thus, you can ban some IPs that keep sending you the spam mail. And after that, our system can automatically build its own system. It can judge the mail by learning from your spam and clear mail rules. So we will archive all the mails clear or spam into our mail proxy server and come into the manage. You can set the classify. You can make them clear or spam. All the email be remarked will be sending to the retraining email. you can set your retraining email here, and our system will learn the judge rules by the email you send to the retraining email. Okay, the next one is VPN. In VPN, the virtual private network, we provide 3 methods to build your tunnel. We have IPsec, SSL, and PPTP. In IPsec, we provide 2 methods to build your IPsec tunnel. They are IK connection and manual connection. Also, we have the firewall. Every VPN has its exclusive firewall rules. Thus, you can control the VPN tunnel packets. The traffic should be coming in will be blocked outside. And we provide a DHCP relay in the site-to-site IPsec connection. So that's IPsec module. The next one is SSL. We also provide 2 SSL type. They are IP tunnel. We use the OpenVPN as our client software. And we also provide a config file download in SSL IP tunnel for the OpenVPN use. Thus, the client can just download the file and double click to activate it and connect it to our UTM server by VPN. Moreover, we provide the web tunnel SSL. In this connection, you don't need to download any client. You just use your original browser as your client to build the SSL tunnel. Okay, the next one is PPTP. In PPTP, we can fully support with Windows. Thus, users can just enter the account and password to build a PPTP connection. Next one is certificate. In certificate, we can fully support the third-party certification. We can upload the server key, upload the CA certificate, and upload the CRL. Next group is WAN optimization. We provide 4 methods for you to accelerate your WAN speed. The first one is TCP acceleration. It will work on the TCP protocol, and we can adjust the TCP transfer window size. By enlarging the size, we can reduce the transfer times. Thus, we can reduce the ACK and the header and the shaking message transfer times. Thus, we can improve the speed of TCP tunnel. The next one is proxy. In proxy, we will archive the whole web page or the file in our proxy server, and thus, if there are more than one client ask for the same content file, we can just pass the file from our proxy server without asking the file from the network. It can help you to save your bandwidth. Moreover, we have cache, because in proxy, if you only change 2 words in the whole file, we have to download the full file in proxy level. But in cache, we do the packet level proxy. Thus, we would only need to download the changed packet without download the whole file. Thus, we can save a lot of our bandwidth, save our bandwidth means you can save your time and save your money. And come with the compression module, it can perfectly work with our cache module and can save about 40 to 70% of bandwidth. Depends on different file types. But you need to have two NUUO UTM in both sides of the server, because we use our special algorithms for the cache and the compression technique. Next one is reporting. In reporting, we provide a setting. You can send your report to some email address, and also we can provide you to back up your syslog in your syslog server, either local or remote. And in report agent, you can build your customized report in 7 steps. So the first one, you can test a name. The next one, you can choose a style. We have liner and table now, and we will have more styles in the coming version. The step 3, you can choose an application and choose the assets. Here you can add the filters. We can add some by time or by IP or by port. Next one, you can choose the resolution, and here you can see the preview. Okay, and we already have some profiles here. You can just apply, and once you activate the modules, it will be shown in the content window, and you can check the report content here. And our report can be exported in 3 types. They are HTML and printable file, which can be right away transferred to PDF, and CSV, which can be opened by Microsoft Excel. Okay, that's our reporting. Next one is system. In system, we have administration. You can manage your users and groups here, and we can support the Radius server, and Active Directory and LDAP will be coming soon. Next one is update. You can do the update manually. We have the firmware update, signature update, and license update. And by the way, the firmware will check update every day automatically, and signature will be check update for every 6 hours automatically. So if you don't want to do it manually, you can just keep the UTM running, and it will check update by itself. We also provide a backup. You can setting up the backup by reporting, firmware, and configuration. You can set up every day or every week or every month. And once you want to recover, you can choose a file that you want to recover. So that's update module. Next one is system info. In system info, you can check the system time, the language. We support 3 languages now, and we will support more language by your own. And You can check all the license and all the status of the modules. Next one is Brand Manager. In Brand Manager, we can support you to change your company name and your logo here in optional. And in environment, we support the system timeout setting, because for the security reason, we set the timeout in default 5 minutes, so you can extend the timeout here as you want. And we can also control the remote UI in HTTP or HTTPS. You can control the WAN users, LAN users, or DMZ users can access the web UI. Okay, the final one is private cloud. In private cloud, we're using the clustering technique to help you save your hardware cost. In the past, once you want to upgrade your UTM, since your company grows, like your company grew from 50 persons to 200 people, you have to throw away your old UTM and buy a newer but more expensive one. With private cloud, you don't have to throw away any machines. You only need to get another cheap and old machine, connect the two machines with private cloud, set one as master, the other as slave, and all you need to do is do the configurations in master, just as what you do with only one PC. And our system will assign the computing loading automatically to slave. Like we can assign the antivirus for master, DLP for slave, the web content filter for master, IMP2P to slave. Our system will do it automatically, so you don't need to concern anything. You don't need to worry about it. And all you need to do is to connect the two PCs with private cloud. Thus, you can save your money. You don't need to throw away any hardware, and you don't need to waste any your cost you invest, and you can have double CPU, double memory, and double hard disk for storage. That is the private cloud. So we have finished the introduction of NUUO UTM. Thank you for your attention.